Keir Starmer.
So, Mr Speaker, last chance before recess, can the Prime Minister just clear it up which workers and which businesses will be exempt from isolating before the 16th of August?
Mr Speaker, I think this is really pretty feeble stuff from the right honourable gentleman. What's going to be a glorious 60th anniversary edition of PMQs. I've given him the answer in a letter that he had earlier on.
Prime Minister, just a moment. We're really struggling on the sound level. I don't know whether we can actually have the sound level turned up to hear the Prime Minister.
Oh, I'm sorry.
OK. Thank you, Prime Minister. Otherwise, you've got a great stand-in who's quite desperate. But I want to hear this, Prime Minister.
Hang on. Do you want me to have another go, Mr Speaker? Hang on a minute. Is it this thing here?
I want to quite well. People were decided to be quite rowdy, but I can hear you now. Continue halfway through.
Can you hear me, Mr Speaker? Mr Speaker, can you hear me?
Can hear you loud and clear, Prime Minister.
Do you want me to give that answer again?
Oh, don't worry. Just complete the end bit.
I'm very happy. I really think that in attacking the isolation system, which is what I think the right honourable gentleman is doing, he is being totally inconsistent with his earlier announcement, which seemed to be that we should stay in lockdown. If I understand the position of the Labour Party now, which is different from last week, they now don't want to go ahead with step 4. I think I'm right in that.
Keir Starmer.
He talks about inconsistency. 2 hours and 38 minutes to do a massive U-turn on Sunday morning. And then what have we seen in the last few days? He says I didn't listen to his answer. I did listen. I still think he's making it up. We had completely unclear announcement on Monday about exemptions, had contradictory statements all day yesterday. Now we seem to be back to the confused policy of Monday. How on earth the business is meant to plan when the Prime Minister keeps chopping and changing like this? I have to say, even after 15 months of these exchanges, I can't believe that the Prime Minister doesn't see the irony of him spending Freedom Day locked in isolation and announcing plans for a vaccine ID card. I remember when he used to say he'd eat an ID card if he ever had to produce one, and now he's introducing them. So, Mr Speaker, when it comes to creating confusion, the Prime Minister is a super spreader.